There was a very extensive and very important analysis printed by Nate Cohn in the New York Times, I think on Wednesday or Thursday of last week, that probably didn't draw the attention that it needs and certainly was not covered in other media. A bunch of statisticians and some very heavy computer capability was turned on analyzing the electorate in the United States. And it came to the conclusion that Trump voters are much more dominant in the electorate than we had previously thought. When you ask how many voters in America are white, over 45, and have not been to college, the number was assumed to be 23% of the vote. In fact, we know now that it's 29% of the vote. And that really makes all the difference in looking at America politically. The assumption has been made in the past that it was the black and Latino vote with radically increased turnout that propelled Obama to victory. Well, the black part is right, but it wasn't the key ingredient. The key ingredient in Obama winning in 2012, this analysis reveals, was a large-scale defection to him and to staying home of younger white voters. That those voters really did not vote for Romney. They saw Romney as part of the Wall Street cabal that they've always opposed. The Bain Capital criticisms echoed deeply in their thoughts about Romney, and large numbers of them voted for Obama or stayed home and did not vote for Romney as one thought that they would have. Basically, the analysis is predicated on a very fundamental concept that is anathema to American pollsters, that exit polls are inaccurate. Those exit polls, where they interview people as they come out of the voting booth, have formerly been the holy grail of political polling, because you know the people you're talking to actually just voted. But with mail-in ballots and absentee ballots and early voting predominating in so many states, a third of Texas and a third of California do not vote on election day. They vote before. Exit polling is increasingly inaccurate. And in this case, this study found that when you look at census data and at the monthly unemployment survey the Labor Department does, that reaches 15,000 people and sometimes has political questions on it, it really is clear that America is whiter and older and less well-educated than previously presumed. And those are all three demographics that play directly to the strength of Donald Trump. Thanks for watching.